So in order to pass inspection, one of the first things you're going to look at is, do all your lights work? They're going to want to see your turn signals work. They want to see your headlights. Or do the low beams both work? Now you see the turn signal works, so both high beams work. So now we have both blinkers, so that's your four-way, so those are your hazard lights. If you have fog lights or anything down here, they also have to work. They're going to want to know, does this latch? If it's not staying down and it's not latched, that would fail. So I can see the hazard lights work, and I can see that all the nighttime running lights would work as well. So we're going to check left and right blinkers as well, which should work if your four ways work. So you can see your left turn signal, you can see your right turn signal. Now I'm going to show reverse. Now I'm going to show brake lights. They're also going to check the brake pedal. When I push down on the brake pedal, does it stay where it's at? If it keeps moving and it goes towards the floor, guess what? You have a hydraulic leak. They're going to look for leaks in all of the brakes, brake calipers, brake lines, things like that. If you have a good firm pedal and it stays there and it doesn't travel more than 80% to the floor, then that's passable in terms of the hydraulic system. They're going to also check to see if you have any check engine lights. If you have check engine lights, especially if it's emissions based, it'll fail. Here's a light which will not fail inspection. This is just the indicator for tire pressure. I don't really care because I just check my own tire pressure. But they also want to see that you have seat belts. They also need to see that your seat belts work. Of course, you need a seat. Here's the thing that some people don't realize. If you don't have a headrest or head support, you also fail inspection. If you have anything that's blocking your windshield, if you have a crack across your windshield or anything where you can see, that will fail. So here's the door. If this is coated where you can't see through it, that will fail you. Same with the rear. So you do need to have side view mirrors, at least one. I've seen a couple of vehicles that are only manufactured with the driver's side. So not every one of them will have two. But if you are equipped with them, make sure they're not broken or busted in any way. If your cars are equipped with defrosters for front and rear and they don't work, that's also failing inspection. Many people probably don't even bother to check though. The other one is you have to have working windshield wipers and they have to be able to clear your windshield. If they don't clear the windshield, you fail. The main thing is make sure your wiper blades are not fraying and falling apart. They should be in good working order. You should be able to spray your windshield without leaving a ton of streaks and like skipping all over the place. You need to have visibility so you don't hit somebody. This one's a little tricky to look at, but you have brake pads in here and a brake rotor. If the brake pads go below 230 seconds, they fail. And if the brake rotor is warped, heavily grooved, or peeling apart like it looks like a stack of paper, those all will fail inspection for safety. So you need to have 230 seconds tread on the tire in order to pass inspection, which is equivalent to basically, if you look at a Lincoln Penny, you look at the top of his head to the ridge, that's about 230 seconds. And I take Lincoln's head, put him in the tread of a tire, guess what? It's covering a little bit of his head, therefore I'm passing inspection. I'm beyond that 230 seconds. For safety reasons, you want to stay above about 430 seconds. Anything lower than that, you have a higher risk of hydroplaning and skidding on the road. And they're also going to check the exhaust system. If you're thinking about using Fowlers or anything so you don't have to change out a catalytic converter, be very cautious because you can actually get fined and you'll definitely fail inspection if they catch you. And they're going to look for anything that the vehicle was originally equipped with, including oxygen sensors, catalytic converters, mufflers. They're going to make sure that there's no cracks or leaks in any of these. If you have an exhaust leak, it will fail inspection, and that could be a little bit pricey. While they're under the car, they're also going to look for any hydraulic leaks in some of the brake lines, brake calipers, and that sort of stuff. While they're driving the car into the shop, effectively they're going to look for play in the wheel. And there's a whole table of how much play is acceptable, but generally under 2 inches of play is normally acceptable. If it gets beyond 2 inches of play, then you have a problem that will also fail inspection. So I hope that gives you a good idea of things to check before you go in for inspection. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and have a great day.